Joining me now, trial attorney John Fishwick. John, good morning to you. Is this a surprise given the fact that the road to finality for these cases took a major detour with Trump's reelection?
Good morning. It's really not a surprise. I think Jack Smith saw the handwriting on the wall that come January 20th, Trump's new attorney general would fire him and dismiss the cases that Jack Smith has brought against the former president, the classified documents case and the election interference case. So I think Jack Smith saw the handwriting on the wall. He's decided to kind of go gentle into that good night and fold his tent sometime between now and January 20th. But his cases cannot go forward. He knew that. And so it looks like he's going to step down.
What does wrapping up the cases look like? What's that process?
So, Marnie, what I would expect him to do, the main thing he'll do to wrap up his cases is he'll produce a report that will go over everything he's done over the last 2 years and presumably outline what he expected to do if Trump had not been elected, what the cases would have looked like if they had gone forward. He'll prepare that report and give that to Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland, in all likelihood, Marnie, will release that report. It'll go to Congress. It'll be released to the public. We'll all get to see what Jack Smith did. I think we know what he did. Maybe a little insight about what he was planning to do if the cases had gone forward. But that'll be the final thing he'll do is that report, and he'll step down, it looks like now, sometime before January 20th.
4 years from now, do these cases resurface, or is this open and shut?
I think it's open and shut, Marnie. I don't think you can have a case that sits idle for 4 years. That violates due process. You can't say in 2029 we're going to try to resurrect these cases. I think they're done. It would violate due process to try to bring them back 4 years from now.
What about Jack Smith himself? What's next for him, and any ramifications for bringing the cases in the first place coming from the White House?
Jack Smith has been the man behind the curtain the last 2 years, Marnie, but I think that's about to change. I think Congress is going to subpoena him to testify. He's going to be asked to explain all the decisions he made, to release documents within 60, 90 days of an election. Former President Trump says that's election interference, and just the cases in general. Congress will have access to every major decision he did, all of his paperwork, all his emails, all his texts. I expect the new attorney general will provide that to him. He'll have to testify under oath. I think his life is about to change in a significant way. He'll go from the man behind the scenes to the man front and center in Congress.
And then lastly, you've got the hush money case in New York. The judge has delayed making a decision on that for another week or so. What do you anticipate in that case, given this news today?
I think this news today puts more pressure on DA Bragg and also Judge Merson in that case to say, hey, look, the Department of Justice is ending their cases against former President Trump. I don't think we want to be an outlier. I think that puts a lot of pressure on them to fold up the hush money case as well.
John Fishwick, as always, thanks for helping us digest all the legalities of these cases. Appreciate your time as always, sir.